Okay. Okay. We're doing this. This is happening. I'm gonna finish this game. I'm gonna finish this game, god damn it. I'm gonna finish this game. Okay. Alright. I gotta check the stream. Okay. Alright. I gotta check the stream. Okay, sounds good. Connection seems good. We're, Yeah, Cosmo, we're doing this. Oh, against my better judgment, we are doing this. Sup, Inocencio. I'm sorry. I forgot how to pronounce your name. I'm kind of... I don't want to do this, but I gotta. I have not played... Steam says I've played 3 minutes of this game. Even though I have played more than 3 minutes. Yep. So if you're just joining us, we're playing this game. Let me get the screen properly figured out here. Just a moment. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, we're doing another one because I gotta finish this game. It's just gonna bother me otherwise. Oh god. I gotta finish this game. So we're just gonna do this. If you don't know about this game, if you don't know anything about it, I don't know what to tell you. I think something glitched though, so like an actual glitch, not just the game being a jerk. I think it actually glitched out just now. So here, we're just gonna reload it. Oh god. Wow. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just go. So, we're gonna go effulgent, we're gonna go contamination, we're gonna go anime, we're gonna go, I really am just choosing it random, bunny, romance, nibble, determination, pain, I don't know what that word was, but I picked it, playground, uncanny, parfait, always pick parfait though, heart, headphones, because that's what I'm wearing, play, sugar, prayer, sure, why not? Rainbow, dazzle. Oh, it looks like I don't know, got Sayori or something. Fickle. There we go. So why not? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Also, my congestion has kind of died down, so good there. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Rudy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Oh, by the way, as always, audio levels. Sup? Hey, that kinda normal Sonic fan, all you guys. What's up, my bros and bro sifs and such and so forth. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Well, that's not right. Wow. Ah. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Rudy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Oh, and you guys are in chat. Wow. That sounds terrible, actually. Here, why don't I just set it up so that I have... Let's have the chat... Pop-out chat here. Okay. Is there some way we can... Yeah. Yeah! Hey! This kind of works. Let's just do that. So if a new file shows up, we'll be able to see it here. But I can also manage the live chat. So okay, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nitsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap, apparently. Kya. Kya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ah! Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. It's a lot of giggling, man. Jeez. Then Sayori... Oh, wait. Whoa. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Okay, then. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Excuse me. Open the character files? Is that a thing you can do? Wait. Can you open the character files? Is that something I can actually do? I mean, I know that I'm still looking at this here, but could I open the character files? Let me check. I want to check the live stream sound real quick. Oh, sorry. Let me check. I want to check the live streams. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, is it possible for me to open the character files? Can anyone confirm that? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Played music as well, yeah. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. I don't like how they're all staring at me. I feels uncomfortable. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rudy. Monika smiled. Oh, with the lean again, dude. What is with this lean? Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous Sayori's mischievous escapade. Okay. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I'll slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, it's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does the school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. That's right, my character has a thing with anime. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's... Yeah, I don't want to delete Monica's character file, that kind of normal Sonic fan. I'd really just prefer going through the game straight through, doing what I need to when I need to. So yeah. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Sorry, I keep stuttering. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Wow. Thanks, jerk. Hey, you mean... Yeah, right? You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? What kind of conversation is this? Eh? That's super mean. Yeah, it's kind of a jerk thing. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the... This motherfucker. What is with this guy? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, then. Yeah, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. This is just awkward. This whole angle. I don't feel good about any of this. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my... No, this is not okay, man. I struggle to close... Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means... My boobs got bigger again. Guys, it means something or other. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Okay, back to the more normal camera angle, I suppose. Phew, so much better. That was weird. I'm not the only one that felt that weirdness, right? That was weird. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah, like everything. This whole conversation. Check to the... Okay then. I ain't saying anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Yeah. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I don't know, I'm feeling safe here. Yeah, I guess so, huh? That kind of normal Sonic fan, what do you... Wait. Did he just retract, like, all his messages? Why? Someone... Who retracted his messages? His or her messages? Because... I didn't see anything wrong with him. Whoa. Who retracted his messages? Because that's weird. I'm sorry, why did this guy's messages get retracted in chat? Can someone explain this to me? Did they do it? Did someone else do it? I'm just curious. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. You're kind of freaking me out, guy. I didn't see anything wrong with any of the messages you sent. If you're trying to creep... Yeah. It's a creepy game, isn't it? It's a very creepy game. Okay, whatever, guy. Yeah, you have fun with that. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Rudy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Once again, I very much regret calling my character Rudy. That was dumb and a dumb decision. Not... Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm digging in the game's files for a sec here. It's probably not in there. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you, that kind of normal Sonic fan. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my random jumble of words to first? Eeny, meeny, miny, Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Rudy! I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really! I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. God! I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Where I even see these things. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Rudy poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it worked. Man. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. That kind of normal Sonic fan, I'm not deleting the Monica character file. I want to go through the game as it was intended. No adjustments. I don't want to freak the thing out too early. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to try and open these character files real quick. I think my dogs are fighting downstairs, by the way, just in case you hear that. Oh. PNG. Okay then. Maybe maybe not. Maybe we just leave that be for now then. Keep opening the wrong window. Why that specific string of characters, my dude? Okay. I'm happy to look at them. Here, let's see. Let's go photo gallery. Ah. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. Why? Okay. That's messed up. Okay. I've got nothing, guys. I'm confused. Back to the game. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Rudy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Welcome to another reading with Rudy. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. That kind of normal Sonic fan, man. Yeah, I get it. I already know the twist, man. I'm sorry. I know the story. I just wanted to go through the... Yeah. We're good. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Yeah, the history. Yeah. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come. In such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I got tingles, man. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Yeah, sure, that kind of normal Sonic fan. You can tell me. Go ahead. Feel free to tell me when the quitting message changes. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? I'll just go Monica. Hi again, Rudy. Stop looking at me like that. How's the writing going? I'll keep that advice in mind, that kind of normal Sonic fan. Don't press yes. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Okay then, the way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. What the fuck? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could stop doing that. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem. Meaningless. Load me. Green saw. Oh, just a sec, guys. I'll be right back. You know what's terrible? Playing through a game and forgetting that you have your mic turned down. Yeah, that's real fun. So you guys have just been staring at me moving through the menu, or moving through the game for the past few minutes. I've just been reading their dialogue, really. Just creepy stuff. Creepy, weird stuff. I'm sorry about the awkward silence. I turned it down so I could talk to someone off screen, if you will. But yeah, I'm back. So, but she never really struck me as her type. Siri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. So that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks might... That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. Okay. This is gonna be weird. This is a weird thing to bring up. Is the whole Natsuki is a trap thing, is that a joke? Or is that an actual plot point that I've missed here and so far in my studies of this game? Because that's sort of what I've been doing is... Yeah, whatever. Is that a joke or is that an actual it doesn't change anything, really. But I'm just curious. Someone's got to explain it. It's a joke. Okay, so it's a meme. I mean, yeah. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. She agrees with me. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out that they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. That leaves Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. ... This is pretty good, Rudy. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised. If by influence you mean I literally just went through it at random. Yeah. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. Hey, Monica's supposed to be the one with the writing tips that occasionally break the fourth wall for some reason. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ooh, okay. Getting all regal. Let's go. The Raccoon. I'm going to read this Markiplier style, so bear with me. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. I could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Nice. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Question mark? Welcome back, Ender Assassin, by the way. I'm sorry, I would have said that earlier, but I was reading the poem. The poem. Question mark. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranty a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. So this game is really good so far. This game is really good. But I think they use Yuri a bit too much. Like, it's a bit too heavy-handed. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. It just feels a bit heavy-handed looking when you really, like, reflect on the story and everything as a whole. I'm not sure if any of you actually know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Just some of the foreshadowing stuff is kind of weird. And hits a bit too close to what they're aiming for, in my opinion. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, a good foreshadow should kind of be subtle. And some of them are. But there are some that really aren't that subtle. So, that's all I'm saying. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. Okay, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Okay. I have to go away just one more time. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna turn the mic down, and but I'll be back. Okay, so just chill here for a second. I'll be right back. And I promise after that, no more distractions. So, yeah. Really, I'm gotta grab dinner, basically, is what this is. So, I'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Just chill. I mean, if you really want, actually, you could write a poem for the Poem a Day challenge we've got going in my Discord. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, well, regardless, yeah, talk to you guys later. Basically, what I said, that kind of normal Sonic fan, is that on my Discord, I have a YouTube channel. Excuse me, well, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. But I have a Discord for that YouTube channel, a Discord server. And within that Discord server, I have 2 channels set aside for poetry and poetry discussion. Now, the reason that I was talking about that is because we're doing, well, and by we, I mean pretty much anyone who wants to get involved. Right now, it's just Cosmo Zombie and I. But, oh, and, Devious Nate, I believe, did a bit for it, which is pretty sweet. You don't have Discord? Well, get Discord! But you don't even, I mean, preferably it'd all be on Discord, but you can really put it wherever. Basically, the idea is just to write a poem a day and post it. So you take a poem, you just write a poem, you know, take however long you want with it, make it as long or as short, or as in-depth as you like, whatever. You know, whatever, about whatever, and then you just post it. Mm. Mm. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to grab a tasty, refreshing Coca-Cola from my refrigerator. Let me go do that. But you should get it. You should get Discord, that kind of normal Sonic fan, if you like. Then you can write poems with us. I even put the invite link in the chat if you like. Here, I'm gonna go grab a Coca-Cola real quick. BRB, and then I promise I'll be back, and that'll be that. BRB. Okay. I think my chat might have froze. Either that or people just aren't saying much, which is fine. Here, let's just give it a look-see. New. My ROF is too high. Okay then. Well then. Whew. With that in mind, I suppose. Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, see, the thing is, okay, I'll say one more thing about our little poetry club. Is that, yes, it was inspired by this game, actually. Yeah, you're ready to fire. Gotcha, Ender Assassin. You're playing like TF2, aren't you? Yeah, nice. Nice, Ender Assassin. So, yeah, the literature club in this game, was what inspired my little poetry club thing in Discord. Now, of course, hopefully it won't end like this one may or may not. Anyways, Monica, do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, excuse me, God. Here come the burps now, man. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, that will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. Guys, it's not very nice to you know, just be jumping the gun, as it were. Let's try to be respectful and courteous to the people who haven't played this game, and maybe are interested in seeing how the story progresses. If you're just going to be loud and obnoxious for the sake of being loud and obnoxious, then please leave. Otherwise, we'll just kick you. And honestly, I don't want to kick anybody. Not my style. So just be nice, just be courteous, and respectful to other people. I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Excuse me. No way. Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'm taking a bite of food here, guys. Sorry. Thank you, that kind of normal Sonic fan. I do appreciate it. Yeah, someone delete the Here, can I... Well, I'm the guy that... Yeah. There we go. Remove. Okay, I got it. That's the warning. Okay, if those guys come in here again and they start posting that stuff, please, I urge one of the mods to kick them out. Or I'll do it even. If I have the you know, the ability to at the time. Managing all this and like... Anyway, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation? Yeah, recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Aw, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. You ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Okay then. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. Another bite of food. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Sorry guys. I don't want you to have to listen to my chewing sounds. Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Actual good tip for public speaking, by the way. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Yes, just recite it to yourself, basically. You know, like, acknowledge that there are people there, but also mostly just pretend like you're talking to a mirror. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Cosmo Zombie. I mean, in terms of the game, not much. The peeps are reading poems, practicing poems for a poetry club thing at this school festival. I'm not entirely sure what to call it all, but basically they're just practicing public speaking, story-wise. And then, live chat, yeah. Nothing too huge, I suppose. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Rudy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Excuse me. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Oh, God. No. Congestion's coming back. Is it because of the Coke? That sweet, sweet Coca-Cola? Could be. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. I keep slurring my words. Okay. I don't know why. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Or Natsuki? Yeah. Don't make me go before Rudy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well Rudy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Thank you, Natsuki. Thank you. Glad to know you have my back. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Yeah, some people came in and they tried spoiling the game and... Well, they spoiled the game, but... I deleted those messages. Yeah. Makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Wow. Now the congestion decides to come back. Why? Ah, that's disgusting. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Ew. Sorry, some of my tissue paper got into my food. I got it off though, it's fine. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, it's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case... You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. The literature man is causing congestion. It's all about the literature. It's about the books, the reading, words. Yeah, well, it is a visual novel. I argue with myself. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh, don't look at me like that and don't make that pose. God, my spine. It's cracking. Like, I feel my spine at just the sight of that pose. It's bad. Yeah, no problem. Why are you making that weird pose? Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. God. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's inaccurate. It's a very valid question. It's okay, Rudy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. God. I will call Miss Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Save. I would still walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. I mean... I've got no problems with Sayori, okay? And Yuri is Sayori has been more enthusiastic and generally just a better character than Yuri, in my opinion. So, I'll go with Sayori. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. What do you mean, Ender Assassin? Yuri? Whatever. Tell you what, man, you play this game. Aw, yeah. Well, there you go. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Rudy. You think about me too much sometimes. I don't like that she calls me Rudy. That was a bad decision. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, you have no idea, my friend. Okay. So we have a poem to write, but before we write this poem, I'm gonna eat a little bit. Because sustenance, it's important. Gotta keep up my strength. For Monica! Or Sayori, or Natsuki, or Yuri, or whatever. Now that kind of normal Sonic fan, don't you be shipping. Don't you be shipping. That's not what we intend around here. At least I don't know. I like this tune, man. You want me to write anything for Yuri? Ender Assassin wants me to write a poem for Yuri. Maybe I'll go that way with it. Because it's like, see, I mean, now just pick her. I mean, okay, sure. I don't really have a huge emotional investment in any of these characters. And part of that is because I already know what's going to happen. So, spoiler, I guess that's kind of spoilery, but we'll see soon enough. Yeah, I'll pick Yuri. Don't worry. I was going to pick her later down the line anyway, because I haven't seen that path yet. Refresh the file page. Okay. I mean, nothing that weird. Nothing in this log file. Huh. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Yeah, refresh the file page, but there's... I'm just going to close that tab. There we go. Yeah, there's nothing here. I thought there was supposed to be stuff here. I have no idea what you're talking about at this point. That kind of normal Sonic fan. Maybe I'm just blocking it in my mind. Yeah, man, I'm not getting anything. I feel like there's something super obvious that I'm missing. Nothing in the saves file. It's kind of weird. Considering I've saved like 4 times. 7 times, actually. I don't numbers. The happy thoughts file. Okay then. Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say. This is good. Check it out. I'm eating a baked potato with I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a soup of a tortilla, like a flavored soup. It's so good. God, that's nice. Yeah, because I've had Well, see, the deal is, I've had this window open this whole game, and it has not changed at all. I'm starting to feel ripped off. You're eating the cringe. Okay then. Good, I hope it starts changing. You know, I don't play like weird kind of freaky games all that often. I think the last like scary game I played was Alien Isolation. That game was not this. Because that was a fully... It's not going to change until you know the time. What are you even talking about, Ender Assassin? Yeah. See, what I've got like one thing that I'm really freaked out about with this game. As soon as that thing's done, I'll feel better. But it's still going to be freaky. See, because like the whole second... The way I've heard it described is like the whole first third here. It's this. It's this, and it goes how it has been. Then the second third is super trippy and weird and freaky. The last third is like all cards are on the table. All bets are off. And you're there. You're where you're at. And, you know, I want to tell you guys before we even get into it, because I don't think I think it's poem, so we will write this poem. Ender Assassin. Yes, I read the disclaimer. I've also read the Wikipedia page describing the entire plot. I know what I'm getting into, okay? More than I should even. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even be eating. It's probably bad for me to be eating before we get into what we're going to get into. So we're going to go poem, and I think we're going to go one more day of like regular stuff. And then poem. And then we'll see. It might be one or two more days, I don't know. Ender Assassin, I'd be happy to open up my Discord and talk to you, but you have to promise to not interrupt me while I'm describing stuff. Or at least, like, if you're gonna talk about stuff, I want to, like, just plow through this game, so I really want to stay focused. Yeah, let's see, that's the problem, right, is I already know, like, all this game's twists and turns, in the sense that I know the overarching plot. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my Discord. It won't open. I actually wish I was going into this game more blind, but no, I already spoiled it for myself, so it's really just a matter of watching it play out. Yep. Yeah, I do. I do know that kind of normal Sonic fan. I know what happens with Sayori. And that. I know what happens with Sayori. I actually watched Markiplier's. See, what got me into this game was I watched parts 1 through 5 of Markiplier's Let's Play of this game. He released a 6-part today, but I don't want to watch it until I'm done with the game, because that's as far as I've seen in the game. But I also looked up the plot. Like, I looked up the Wikipedia page article. We're just gonna go into general here, because that's as far as I've seen. Hi there. But I also looked up the...
Hello.
Hey.
Oh dear.
I could hear.
So,
I can hear myself in the background, man.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Also,
so basically,
whoa. You are way too loud on my... Okay, here we go. That's better. No.
So it's two...
There we go.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good. Thanks, man.
Okay, so it's 2 days until things get weird. You already know with who, because I don't want to explain any spoilers or anything. And then the game's basically...
Yeah.
And then the third time you do it, everything's weirder.
Everything's bad.
Yeah.
Everything's bad. There's no
Also,
good.
There's a fourth time.
Oh god, fucking.
There's like a kind of fourth time. It's not really, but
I know. I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, and that's basically all I wanted to explain. Also, I've never seen the second part with Yuri because I've seen it with Natsuki, and where they just did something else.
Yeah. Analysis.
Because I never binge watching Jack.
Anxiety. Unrestrained.
So,
I'm going for Yuri like you suggested. Cause yeah, You're right. I am curious about that. Just that
because I've only seen her be rejected. That's all I've seen. Other than that, everything's up in the air.
Right. Unrequited. What? How did that get? Okay.
Don't question it. Now I'm just going to be muted.
No.
Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Ender Assassin. Frightening. Vivacious. Yes. Philosophy. Wait, there's parfait. Dang it! I wanted parfait. Disarray. Daydream. Nah. No. Incapable. Intellectual. Doki Doki! I had to. Infallible. I didn't have to. But, and misfortune. Oh, that was for Sayori. Nice. Aw, man. Continuing right along. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Well, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Moninka, I think, if that's... I don't get the pun. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Breaking the fourth wall. I see ya. Fucking A. Question mark. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Yeah. Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. No, I got the ink thing, but even then it doesn't make sense in translation. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. Okay. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festivals, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Rudy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you, Rudy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Rudy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Ugh. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori, it's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Rudy. Wow. That pose still is not cool. Still is not cool, dude. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. ... Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. It's a lot of dots. A lot of dots, kind of normal Sonic fan. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down? So much, wow. Come on. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Ready for some intense thumb action, Yuri? Scroll up in the chat. I don't understand. So you've redacted pretty much everything you've ever stated. You're not kind of normal Sonic fan. You don't have to do that. It's okay to stick by what you said. Oh, God. This game. Give me a second. Okay. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Sorry, just stretching. Having a bite to eat as well. I realized that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Ah, God. Yeah, nothing yet, guys. Nothing new. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. That's really not that big of a deal. Excuse me. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. That perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Rudy. Why did I name him Rudy? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes. Persons' mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... Suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Rudy in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Rudy. Ah. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Look at him. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. I just... Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Rudy, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Good God. Okay, I realize that Yuri is a fictional character in a fictional game, but I will be damned if I don't relate so much to her as a character. Oh my God. Oh my God. Which, yeah, I think that's a sign that the writer of this game did a very good job. Very good job. Some rough spots, but like using Yuri as kind of a foreshadow plot dump sort of thing. I don't dig, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. Context of her character and all. Anyway, nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Rudy, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Nothing changed in the files. Okay. Congestion is screwing me over again. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Rudy, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Also, tea. Yes. I love tea. I actually... It's sort of my substitute for soda most of the time. Only reason I'm drinking soda now is because we have an excess stock of it. But normally I like lemon iced tea. You know? That actually would probably help. Either help or hinder my congestion. Anyway. Or like apple cider vinegar tea. Ooh. Anyway, back to the game. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Yeah, so Yuri's kind of a... She's meek and shy, but she's also a bit of a know-it-all. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Okay. That's cool. Sneeze. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Rudy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Rudy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, what's that? Why is that? Excuse me. It's a little bit easier on my back. Yeah, my back that I perpetually arch. Why do all the girls arch their backs in this game? I already know the answer, but still. Ah. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. Again, I wonder why, honestly. Look at this. Look at this posture. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. God. This whole setup. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh god, no. This again. I can't see too well. Exclamation point. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Yeah. Shoulder action. What? How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the... I keep hitting the wrong button. And fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. See what it is I keep alternating between my mouse and my space bar. So I'm hitting space, and sometimes I'll hit left click to progress the text box forward. But then if you right click, it gets rid... or it removes the text like that. So you can see this in all its glory. Ugh. Anyway. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. It's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Alrighty then. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Excuse me. I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. Whoa, okay. But wait, there's more. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. It put chocolate in her mouth. Okay then. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Rudy. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Dot, 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 dot. How did it even come to this? That is a question I have been asking myself this entire time. How did it come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Is that so? I raise my arm. Ah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath. Her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Nice. Nice. Aha! Yuri jolts back. Ugh. It's time to share poems. Rudy, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Nice. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. Let's go Sayori again. Why not? It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Rudy. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Ender Assassin, you have to go. Alright, man. You have a good one. Talk to you later, man. Thanks for joining the stream. I actually close out Discord here. Okay. That kind of normal Sonic fan. I have some ideas, but nothing major. So. Yeah, see you, Ender Assassin. Adios, mi amigo. Have a good one. Yeah, I know there are a couple things that have a chance of happening, but we'll see. We'll see. It's 8:30 Central Standard Time right now, so I'm not sure if I'll actually finish this game today, which sucks, because I really do want to finish it, but at the same time, I also have to, like, you know, sleep. I have to sleep, and I have to wake up tomorrow. I'm just getting off of Christmas break, or winter break, whatever. Thanks, Ender Assassin. You too, man. Keep up the good work. I should, and I have to wake up especially early, so I'll tell you what. Let's see. I'm just a little tired today. Okay. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's... Fuck. I'm gonna get through the rest of this day, and then I think I have to end it. There's a side of me that's like, just power through it, who gives a shit? But the more responsible, mature side of me is saying like, no, dude, you gotta end it. Gotta end it at a certain time. Because I gotta get ready for bed. And then I gotta go to bed. Wake up tomorrow, you know. Who should I show my poem to next? We'll just get through this day and see where we're at, alright? Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. Just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too. Definitely not Monica. That is spectacular, good sir. Good on ya, good sir, or madame. Good on ya. See, how many people are watching? Out of curiosity. Is there a number here? Can I get the statistics? Are you assuming my gender? I mean... Ooh. I am assuming your gender as much as the people who play... As much as the fandom for Doki Doki Literature Club assume Natsuki is a trap or whatever. It is not Monica. I totally believe you. Totally believe you. Guys, I don't believe him. Totally believe you. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. Guess it's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your beach. As I like to say. I don't like to say it. What am I going on about at this point? Sleep deprivation, man. It's a burden. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. Is that like a recorder in the background? 'Cause that's cute as fuck. And not Monica, in fact, anybody but. I bet the plot twist is that definitely not Monica is actually Monica. Either that or Yuri. Honestly. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your securities in the salty ocean, man. Okay, in the salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Aw, it's nice. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. Akimnom. Okay then. At the very least, it was good practice. I am sorry for that snorting sound just now. I swear. Jerry, fuck. Okay. Ah. You could be George Washington, definitely not Monica, but you could not be Monica. Is that what you're establishing here? At the very least, it was good practice. I don't know who these people are. Most of these people that you're talking about here. Yuri! Let's talk to the other side of the coin here. Rudy. This is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Monica said that, didn't she? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Rudy, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, it's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. But she just... Wow. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Rudy. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. Definitely not Monica. Can you please... Can you chill, please? Not Monica. Can you just... And all I can do with them is read and write. Okay. But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you. Chill on the child molesting stuff, man. It's not funny. Please. So I tried to not impose too many rules, but on the chat, but stuff like that, man, just not cool. We're better than that. Then I started sharing it with you. Okay, well, man, whoever. Just saying. Then I started sharing it with you. Then I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No. It's a figure of speech. Not Monica. The point is just be considerate, please. That's all I ask. Humanity, you know. We all got it. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Rudy. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. Anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Yeah. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Let me just check the files. I'm sorry, ruining the pace of the poem like that, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Okay. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle but powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Aw. What that reminds... See, this reminds me of, I watched this YouTube video of this guy, Adam Neely. Okay, and he was describing... He's a musician, and he was describing, how he went to music... Like a music college, essentially. And he had this recital. Okay. And he described how he like spent a lot of time, you know, working on it, and you know, it just completely blew in his eyes. It completely blew up. It was terrible. He didn't like it, and it didn't turn out good, apparently, or like how he hoped. You know, he was hoping for a perfect recital, and you know, he says in that video, he tells this story, and he tells this story of Tibetan Buddhists or Tibetan monks. God, is it Buddhists? I don't remember. Point is that there are a group of monks that will build like these images out of tiny grains of sand, and these elaborate, beautiful images depicting the cosmos, and then at the end they'll completely destroy it and start over, so that nothing is left. And, you know, he just describes this whole idea of, like, imperfection and accepting that imperfection, and, you know, accepting that everything changes and moves, and that it's okay to not be satisfied, and to sort of just, and to realize that that's a human thing, and to just embrace that you can be imperfect, and that's okay. You know, and I think this poem actually reminded me of that. So that's actually a really good poem. Like, for real. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. No, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Excuse me. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Excuse me. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to call my thoughts once in a while. Preach! Preach, sister. Preach. Yeah, I think I agree. I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica. Hi, Monica. Stop staring at me. God damn it. Hi, Rudy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, what have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather. Space? Nice. Lost adrift, the sky. Lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry... Is that guile or quill? A dry quill, expressionless? But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Ah, poetic as fuck. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. But see, I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers to writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I mean, you mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. You're weird. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. And it will make you a better writer, I think is what that said. Make you want to continue improving. Yeah. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, seems you're right. Hi. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Hey, Dark Genius. How's it going, man? It's definitely not Monica still here. Just thinking out loud. Hope I didn't scare him away. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Atsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Alrighty then. It's weird. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Yeah, just screw what I was talking about. You know. I already know what I'm doing. Sorry, I stole that from Mark McGuire, but it's true, man. What the fuck? Just keeps going like it didn't say nothing. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jesus, even I could tell now. Guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Okay, your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Rudy, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, don't say that, you fucking son of a... You useless son of a... Both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Spend the week... No, don't phrase it that way. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Rudy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Rudy to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Rudy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? A wink, a winkety bink, I said a ding, ding, ding. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Rudy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, in the interest of time, I already know. So, in the interest of time, I'm just going to describe what happens. If you go for Monica, they give you an excuse and leave you with 3 options. If you go for Sayori, they do the same thing. I think it's like Monica has Sayori helping her, and that's basically the excuse. And so the choice essentially comes down to Natsuki and Yuri. Okay, so like I'm saying, I'm sorry, I keep moving around my chair. So like I'm saying, I'm just gonna choose Yuri and skip that. But just know that if you click these, they're not options. They don't work. Basically, it just leads you back to this menu. Will probably be most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying that. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Rudy? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance, will be very useful. It's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Rudy? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Rudy picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. So I just have to wipe my nose. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Let me point my mic a little this way. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Well, that's interesting because if you choose the other option, spoilers, if you choose Natsuki, instead of Yuri, Natsuki, it'll say that Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. So they're both trying to sound like Sayori, basically. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this, question mark. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Rudy. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, You don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Do you hear that? But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Okay, guys. I gotta cut it off. I gotta cut it off here. Okay. It's already Sunday, yeah. Whew. Wow. This has been an experience. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I gotta end it here. So, thanks everybody for watching. Okay. I appreciate all the, support you guys have showed so far. Means a lot. So yeah, and on that note, I'll have to finish this up later, honestly. I just don't have time right now, but thanks all. I promise I'll finish it real soon. We're gonna get this done. We'll get through the rest of the game. It'll be good. So yeah, talk to you all very soon. Thanks again, and bye.